Hello and welcome to the instruction video for Word Processing 1 Topic 2.1.1, Modifying Font Style, Size, and Color. So, we open up our document. Here we have different styles. So this title is center aligned, so it's right in the middle. These are left justified. We have some indentations. But let's say that we're in the contents themselves. We want the chapter headings to stand out from the rest. So we have a few options for doing that. The easiest way to do it with Google Docs, that will keep it looking nice and clean and consistent, is to pick one of the standard styles here. So between that 100%, which is our zoom level, and the actual font listing there, we can see heading 2. Heading 1 would look like this, so that would become a little bit larger. Heading 3 would be a little bit smaller. So we can pre-select the style in that way. If we don't like the built-in styles, we can change things on our own. So when we highlight the text where it says Arial, that's a default font. We can come down here and pick from this list. I will warn you now, Comic Sans is known for being difficult to read and not very professional, to the point that when Weird Al made his song Tacky, one of the things that made him tacky was printing his resume in Comic Sans. So you probably don't want to use that one. But there are a number of other fonts that you can use. Impact, for example, would be good for headers, not so much for the body of a paragraph. Georgia would be more of a body, maybe Merriweather. We have some options there. So that's how we pick the font. This is the built-in style. There's also sizes and colors. So let's say we want, actually not just this, but all of our chapter headings to be in impact. We want them to be larger, so we have this plus or minus button with the font, or we can just click the number and pick one. That looks a little harsh. So here we have the A with the black underline. We can say, let's make our chapter title blue. You notice that this A has a blue under it now. We can also make things bold, italicized, or underlined. We have a few options there. We have these buttons to click it here, or we could do format text, pick these options, pick the size. We can even force it to be lowercase, uppercase, or title case. Title case is nice because there are rules in the English language for which words are and are not capitalized in a title. So you'll notice here, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, in does not have a capital. We can go format, text, capitalization, make the whole thing capital. We can go title case. And here the in does get capitalized because there are different rules for different regions. But you can have things pick the actual title case, so that's where the first letter is capitalized, the rest are not. So we do have a few different options here. You can even decide, oh, I really like this. I want all of our chapter headings to be this style. And you can apply or update heading 2 to match. So now anything in the document that is heading 2 would look like that. So down here, we have our chapter 2 there, which is heading 2. If we come back up, we highlight this, update heading 2 to match. Now anything that is heading 2 will have that same style that we just chose. So that is how we change our font, our preset styles. We can also change these styles, the color. We can even highlight the background color. So it's like we've gone over that with a green highlighter. Most of these options are right here in the top menu, or you can format the paragraph styles, alignments, indentation, There's very little you can't do in formatting that's in the format menu. That's why the format menu is there.